What's up, guys? This is Josh from joshuapelts.com, and today we're going to talk about the first 5 moves you should master to create cinematic video with your brand new drone. Let's get into it. All right, so the first shot that you want to master with your brand new drone for those cinematic shots is the push forward or pull back. Now, this is a very simple, what we call a single axis movement, because you're only moving one stick, one direction. The idea is you want to position your drone at the height that you want so that your subject is fairly nicely framed in the shot. Get the drone at the right altitude, get the framing that you want, and then very slowly push the stick forward to move closer to the subject, or pull the stick backwards to move away from the subject. Now again, depending on your subject, this can be done at varying speeds, but if you want those cinematic shots, you do want to start slow, or at least that's what I recommend, because it keeps your drone safe, keeps people around you safe, and it really does produce some amazing results. So the second shot we're going to talk about is called the side pan. Now, similar to the push forward, pull back, this is a single axis movement. You're just going to move the drone in one direction. Now, instead of pushing forward or pulling back, you're going to be moving side to side this time. So again, you want to figure out the height that you want your drone to sit at with the subject in the frame. Now, I recommend the subject be on the far right or far left of the frame, and then you're just going to move side to side across it. Now, that can be a person, a building. It's great for real estate, for that front facade shot. There are a variety of uses for this particular shot, and it is very simple to do. And if you can pull it off nice and slow and smooth, it's gonna look great. The third shot we're gonna talk about is called the vertical reveal. Now, the way you do this is you find something for your drone to sit behind that's between your drone and your subject. Be that a wall, a bush, set of trees, something that will mask your subject from the drone. And the idea is you're just gonna raise an elevation until you're just peeking over that masking object so that you can then reveal your subject. So shot number 4 is what I call the flyover or satellite, because it gives you this great, almost Google Maps looking view of your subject. Now, the way I set this shot up is I fly my drone over my subject and point the camera straight down, right on the center of whatever I'm shooting, be it a building, a car, whatever. And then I raise the drone with the camera pointed down until I can see the entire either property or subject or shot that I want to frame. And then I pull backwards from that subject until it is completely out of frame. And then I hit my record button and move very slowly over my target or over my subject. And finally, number 5 is what we're going to call the parallax orbit. Now, used to be back in the day, this had to be done completely manually. Now, DJI and a number of the other drone manufacturers now build firmware into their drones that will set this shot up for you automatically. But I encourage all of you, especially new drone pilots, to learn to make this move yourself. And the idea being you're creating a concentric circle around a specific object. You want your point of interest somewhere centered in the frame, and it takes practice, but it's a dual axis move, so you're moving both control sticks at the same time. One is gonna move the drone sideways, another is gonna slightly turn the drone so that that camera is facing your subject at all times. This is a little more complicated, but it is one of those establishing skills that will help you be a better drone pilot overall. Hey, thanks for tuning in and listening to 5 simple drone shots for the beginner drone pilot. There's gonna be more content like this on this channel. This was the beginner iteration. We're gonna do an intermediate and an advanced iteration as well. So stay tuned for that. We're also gonna be covering some other camera stuff. I am really excited for the next video, which is probably gonna be lighting, because I love studio lighting. It's super fun. But with that being said, we're out of here for now. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Here's some B-roll to enjoy.